Cargas Pay. What is it? What does it do? Why should you care? We're going to talk about all that. This is the year 2023, and the usage of credit card as a method of payments continued to rise at an all-time high. From the year 2020 to 2021, there was a massive increase in credit card usage, from $2.3 trillion all the way up to $2.8 trillion, a whopping 21% increase. In 2022, that number continued to rise by almost 10%, pushing now over $3 trillion.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Now, this trend is also true in the energy industry. In our 2023 Tech Trends survey that we did, 94% of you reported that you are accepting credit card as a method of payment for your company, a number that continued to rise year after year. So what does this all mean? I think it means that more than ever, there is a need in the energy industry for a better way to process credit card payments. And that is where Cargus Pay comes in. But wait! Didn't Cargas Energy already have a way to process credit card payments, you ask? And that would be correct. However, prior to Cargas Pay, the actual processing of the credit cards was done through a third-party ISO vendor, which you, the customer, have to set up separately, and most likely another separate gateway as well. With Cargas Pay, Cargas becomes your actual payment facilitator, aka PayFac. And PayFac is cool. We'll talk about the differences between a PayFac and an ISO at a later video. For now, let's continue to talk about why Cargas Pay is a game changer for your company.
This is a real game changer.
Now, at this point, you're probably thinking, it sounds like the only difference between Cargas Pay and the way I'm doing it right now is who's doing the actual processing, right? So why does it matter? Why should I care? Well, let's unpack that a little more for the rest of this video. If you were to ask me, what's the single biggest benefit of Cargas Pay? It would be that now the entirety of the credit card processing is integrated within Cargas Energy. By engineering the payment technology ourselves, we have brought what used to be essentially an outside process done through a third-party vendor into Cargas Energy. Everything is now integrated. Payments are now seamlessly done within Cargas Energy. Now this has some massive implications. The first being, and this is a biggie, simply better visibility for your payments. I can see clearly now. The Cargus Pay Center is a centralized place where you can see all of your credit card transactions. In this screen, you can do everything you can think of related to credit card transaction. You can see all the settlement batches, you can see the disputes, you can see the refunds, you can see the bounce e-checks, and you can do all the appropriate actions that you need to do all within one screen. Think of it as a command center for your credit card transactions.
This is your new command center.
Prior to Cargas Pay, your payments lived outside the system. If you want to see what's going on with a settlement batch, you have to go out to another system, log in, check out what's going on over there, and then go back to Cargas Energy and try to figure out which settlement batch ties to which payment batch. All of that is gone. Now everything is done within Cargas Energy. And this means you're saving time and gaining efficiency. Two phrases everybody loves to hear. Another exciting byproduct of credit card processing being integrated within Cargas Energy is that now you have access to exciting, cool new features and functionalities that are continuously being added to Cargas Energy related to credit card processing. Now, prior to Cargas Pay, this wasn't possible because the credit card processing was done outside the system. Furthermore, these features and functionalities are uniquely designed to fit the needs of our industry. For example, your drivers and techs can now process credit card payments through the mobile delivery and mobile service app right out in the field without having the need to send these payments back to the back office first and have somebody in the back office process these payments manually. We created new workflows to handle processes that used to be tedious, such as bounce e-check. We can now work with third-party vendors such as Silverline and Deswin and integrate Cargas Pay into their portals. Exciting new features are planned in the roadmap, such as the ability to do text-to-pay and credit card swiping from point-of-sale module. Now, once again, these enhancements are possible because Cargas has become the PayFac, the party responsible for developing the payment processing technology. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite subject, credit card fees. When was the last time you looked at your company's credit card statement? Have you seen the amazingly convoluted ways they are charging you the fees? Do you even know what fees you're paying? Do you even have a way to know what fees you're paying? Are you paying too much? Many of the customers we talk to run into this very issue, and we have a solution for it. So instead of charging you with a complex and obfuscated fee structure in which you have no way of breaking down, you're now getting a low, single, fixed, blended rate. The best part about this is that many of our customers are actually finding out that they are saving a significant amount of money because of our lower fees. So not only the fees are simpler, they're also cheaper. Excellent.
Excellent.
And lastly, because Cargas Energy is a PayFac, you'll only have to work with one partner for all your credit card processing needs. We'll take care of everything, from the onboarding process, the gateway setup, the training, and even support. Yes, you'll get to work with the same award-winning support team for all your credit card processing issues. Now, does all of this sound too good to be true? Don't just take our word for it. Here's a quick testimony from one of our Cargas Pay users about how Cargas Pay is saving them time and money.
There was things that Cargas Pay has brought to the table that we didn't realize we were missing. So initially it was cost, but the functionality that we've gained through it has been a great asset for us. The visibility of all of it in Cargas and not having to log in and have credentials for multiple different sites. The e-check, bounced e-checks, we can see that in the Cargas Pay Center versus getting multiple emails from previously like the bank and having to log into their site to look at it. It's right there in Cargas Pay. That was a great feature that's been added. Having the fee schedules or the monthly fees there in Cargas where we can run and not have to go to another site. So it consolidated a lot of information into one spot. We had a gateway that we had to log into regularly when there's issues. We all have those sheets of our passwords somewhere stored in some functionality. I took one off. I don't have to have a login for my previous gateway anymore. It's now, I log into Cargas, it's there. It's a matter of time. In 6 months, we're in the thousands of dollars of the savings, and that's what, as a focus for our company, is we're looking for the smaller savings because we're adding those up to big savings. And over a course of the years, we're going to save a significant amount of money.
That'll do it for this installment of Cargas Energy in Focus. If you have any questions about Cargas Pay or just want to learn more, please do not hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.